This evening, Minister of Natural Resources offers a mid-year assessment of the sector. There is trouble brewing in Border Market between City Hall and vendors. Government reassesses plan to fight filaria. Police force offers reward for prison escapees. In the region, in Trinidad and Tobago, Defense Force says it's committed to helping the police force fight crime. And internationally, North Korea and United States trade threats over nuclear weapons.
From Safe TV headquarters in South Bramwell Gardens, this is Safe TV Headline News with George Gonzalez.
Headline News is now being streamed live on our YouTube channel, as well as our website, ch2headlinenews.com. Join us. Recently, Minister of Natural Resources Raphael Trotman sat down with DPI for a mid-year assessment of the sector. Here's more. Gold is the one resource that is holding the economy together. This, according to Minister of Natural Resources Raphael Trotman. Minister Trotman declared this at a recent mid-year assessment of the Ministry of Natural Resources' performance. As of June 2017, the government has recorded that over 318,000 ounces of gold have been extracted thus far. Minister Trotman explains that this number is slightly lower than expected.
We've been doing relatively well. Weather has posed a problem. I think we've had more rainfall or coming much earlier than anticipated. But that aside, we found that if I can start with gold, which is really the one resource that is holding the economy together right now and on which we depend quite a bit.
Last year, miners declared a record 650,000 ounces of gold. Nonetheless, Minister Trotman is convinced that they will reach the 700,000 ounce target before year's end. Similarly, gold price had declined from US $1,276,000 per ounce in June of 2016 to $1,260 per ounce in June of 2017. Weak demand in China, along with greater global supplies, poses a threat to the recovery of gold prices. Conversely, Minister Trotman explains that rising prices and demand have boded well for the bauxite industry.
We are doing much better, I believe, than we did last year, and I think largely due to the increase in demand coming out of China. So that has helped, and coming alive of the global economy, so to speak.
The aluminum price rose from US $1,593 per ton in June of 2016 to $1,887 per ton in June 2017. In contrast, diamond prices, as measured by the Diamond Prices Index, fell from 217 to 216.2 in June 2017. According to the central government's mid-year report, the movement in global commodity prices continues to have a disproportionate impact given Guyana's relatively undiversified production profile. While global crude oil prices are marked by a 3% decline, local acquisition prices of refined oil rose by 26% above the 2016 level. Additionally, prices for most of the commodities exported from Guyana, including gold and diamonds, fell during the first half of 2017. At the same time, higher world prices for aluminum is expected to stimulate production and generate foreign exchange. Last week, the government released its comprehensive mid-year financial assessment. On Friday, we will examine the performance of the agricultural sector thus far. Government changes its strategy to fight filaria. Our reporter Esther Sobers tells us more about the government's new plan to fight the disease, also known as Bigfoot.
Lymphatic filariasis, commonly known as Bigfoot, which can lead to abnormal enlargement of the body parts, will now have new strategies being implemented across the country. The neglected infectious disease sector of the Water Vector Control Service, Ministry of Public Health, in keeping with Guyana being a signatory to the World Health Organization agreement with other countries to eradicate the neglected infectious disease by 2020.
There are quite a few new strategies. One of the strategies that is very new to Guyana, but not to many other countries, is the mass drug administration in schools. We chose schools, workplaces, and other public places because this is where most persons spend most of their time when they're out of the houses.
In previous years, the Mass Drug Administration conducted a house-to-house basis but needed a new strategy which was realized. This is believed that more persons will be reached and the number of persons infected with lymphatic filariasis will be significantly reduced.
You'll see consecutive additions of other regions.
This year, the exercise is set to begin in October and persons are encouraged to participate. I'm Esther Sobers reporting for Channel 2 Headline News.
Thanks, Esther. The Guyana Police Force is offering a reward of $10 million for information leading to the arrest of the remaining 4 prison escapees. It should be noted that members of the Private Sector Commission have entertained the idea of adding to the police's reward money. A final decision on the matter will be discussed tomorrow morning at 10. Nonetheless, anyone with information that may lead to the recapture of the escapees is asked to contact the police on telephone numbers 225-6411, 225-8196, 669-4606, 603-3261, or the nearest police station. All information will be treated with strict confidentiality. A vehicle accident at Regent and Albert Street leaves 1 hospitalized. Our reporter Wendell Jeffrey was there and filed this report.
George, Miss Leonie Curtin cheated death today at the corner of Albert and Regent Streets. A taxi, HC184, driven by John Haynes, ended up directly on top of the motorcycle that Curtin was riding. Mr. Haynes said that he was traveling north along Albert Street, and when he got to Regent Street, he stopped. He said that a car traveling west on Regent Street stopped to let him out. It was as he was moving out and turning right and east on Regent Street that the motorcyclist, Miss Curtin, collided with him. He said that it appeared that Curtin, who was overtaken on the outside of the car, did not notice that the car had stopped for him to exit. He said that by the time he saw her, it was too late. Up to press time, Curtin was still a patient at the Georgetown Public Hospital. I am Wendell Jeffrey for Channel 2 Headline News.
Thanks, Wendell. Coming up on Headline News after the break. Local university hosts first graduation ceremony. And there is trouble brewing in Border Market. Find out why.
Mining Week 2017 ends on a high note with Pork Knock a Day on August 26 at the Bayrock Ground, Wismar, Linden from 9 hours under the theme Mining Clean, Living Green. Enjoy the competitions and get the experience while battling, shoveling, jigging, Tacuba Crossing, Warashi Race and more. We will meet you at the Bayrock Ground in Wismar, Linden, a gateway to the interior. on Saturday, August 26 from 9 hours for an educational and fun-filled Pork Knocker Day 2017 and the chance to win a diamond. It's Mining Week 2017, August 20th to 27th under the theme Mining Clean, Living Green. The Guyana Geology and Mines Commission presents Mining Week 2017, August 20th to 26th under the theme Mining Clean, Living Green, with pre-Mining Week playoffs on August 5th, Port Kaituma, August 12th, Midyear and Puruni, August 13th, Ansgrove, and August 19th at Bartica. The National Mining and Quarrying Conference and National Mining Exhibition, August 21st and 22nd at the Pegasus Hotel. August 23rd is Customer Appreciation Day at GGMC Headquarters, Brickdam, Georgetown. Activities end with Pork Knockers Day at Bayrock Ground, Wismar on August 26th. It's Mining Week 2017, August 20th to 26th under the theme Mining Clean, Living Green.
John Lewis Styles proudly introduces Everest Bags, a complete and affordable line especially suited for back to school. Lunch bags from $3,500, backpacks from $4,500, pulley backpacks from $10,995. Also available are messenger bags, computer bags, waist pouches, duffel bags, gym bags, and even camping bags, all for the same price or less than buying online. And it's already here on Waterloo Street. John Lewis Styles, simply different.
As a parent who works at home with my business located right here, I use Blaze high-speed internet. At home, my daughter enjoys it for her educational learning apps, and I work at home as well, so the service is efficient for my business. Parents bring their children, and while the children are enjoying ice cream, the parents also relax and enjoy their free Wi-Fi services.
This place is really hot. What's wrong with your AC?
It's not working.
Well, we wouldn't be able to continue this meeting anymore because this place is extremely hot.
Wait, please don't go.
Here's a company you can call to get your AC fixed. Action Cool.
Honey, what's dinner? I had a hard day.
I'm sorry you had a hard day, but guess what, babes? I didn't cook today because the stove is not working.
Having trouble at home or at the office? Then call the professionals at Action Cool. Our fully trained technical team have the skills and experience in repairs of all air-conditioned units, refrigerators, gas stoves, washing machines, and a whole lot more. For further information, visit us at 86 Hill and Princess Street, Mandela Avenue, Georgetown, or call us on telephone number 225-7867.
Hungry? Don't rush and buy food from an unsafe environment. The results could be tummy ache, vomiting, diarrhea, and sometimes hospitalization. Instead, stop, look around, ask yourself, how safe is the food you are about to buy? Is it hot? If it is hot, is it stored in a food warmer or on a stove? Is it cold and on ice? How long was it prepared? Since the night before? Early morning or less than 2 hours? This just takes a few seconds and it can save you time, money, and lots of ache. Temperature plays an important part when storing food. Food must be kept piping hot. When food is finished cooking, the hot food must be placed in a food warmer and not a box or bowl for over 2 hours. It must be protected from dust, insects, rodents, and dirt. These precautions are vital because bacteria grow by multiplying. If food is stored in the danger zone between 5 to 60 degrees Celsius, bacteria can double every 20 minutes, causing food to spoil. The correct holding temperature is below 5 degrees Celsius and higher than 60 degrees Celsius. This means keep cold food cold, place it on ice or in a freezer, and keep hot food hot. Place it in a warmer or on a stove. This way, the growth of bacteria is slowed or stopped. Children, the elderly, people who are pregnant or have a weak immune system are at a higher risk of getting food poisoning. Start practicing correct food handling and storing today. Cook, hot hold, reheat, chill. Don't buy food from an unsafe environment because you can be a victim of food poisoning.
How safe is your food? Are you sure about it?
A message from the Government Analyst Food and Drug Department.
For more info, call telephone numbers 222-8857 or 222-8859.
Kissoon's Crazy Golden Jubilee Sale is back for 6 days only from this Monday, October 24th to Saturday, October 29th at the Kissoon's Factory Outlet, Rheinfeldt Industrial Park. It's not just a sale of the year, it's the sale of your lifetime, as every piece of furniture goes at a rock-bottom price. Once you want it, Kissoon's will make sure you get it. Kissoon's have gone crazy again for 6 great days, Monday, October 24th to Saturday, October 29th at their Industrial Park Factory.
Seems like people will try just about anything to lose weight these days. But nothing works better than proper dieting and exercise. So if you're guilty of eating the wrong foods, not finding time to exercise, or can't afford a gym, join Safe TV Channel 2 for Body and Spirit. Aerobics workout with Dick Nunez.
Hello, I'm Dick Nunez. Welcome to Body and Spirit Aerobics.
Weekday mornings from 7 a.m. to 7:30 a.m. Don't hesitate. Act now, because your greatest wealth is your health.
This morning, Ryan Singh, the prime suspect in relation to the murder of 17-year-old Rosanna Lakpal, was arrested at Springlands Police Station in Berbice. Singh was apprehended in Suriname and was subsequently extradited back to Guyana. It is alleged that Singh murdered his reputed wife on July 29, 2017, following a heated argument regarding his lack of a desire to gain employment. The recently established Rajiv Gandhi University of Science and Technology held its first convocation ceremony. Esther Sobers tells us more about the special occasion.
The Rajiv Gandhi University of Science and Technology recently held its first convocation ceremony for their first batch of medical students. Speaking at a momentous occasion was the Minister of State Joseph Harman, who applauded the private tertiary institution for providing high standards of education to medical students, which is vital for the nation.
Mr. Chairman, the Rajiv Gandhi University as an institution is too young to be subject to the evaluation yardsticks of tradition and academic reputation, having been established a mere 6 years ago. However, one can use other indicators to evaluate the quality and potential for development, such as the quality of teaching staff, the environment that you provide for training and research.
Minister in the Ministry of Public Health, Dr. Karen Cummins, took to the podium to share a few pertinent advice to young graduates.
In your service to humanity, and as you graduate and transition to the world of work, it is important that you put into practice all that you have learned over the years of medical school.
Founded in 2012, Rajiv Gandhi University of Science and Technology is a private tertiary education institution located on Sheriff Street. The school is officially accredited and has enrollment of over 200 students. Reporting for Channel 2 Headline News, I'm Esther Sobers.
Thanks, Esther. There is a massive confrontation brewing between City Hall and the vendors in Border Street if the city moves forward with their plans to break down those stalls. The president of the Market Vendors Association, Ian Andrews, called a press conference today to voice the concerns of the vendors. They met with the mayor and agreed to the planned demolitions of their stalls. However, in today's feature story, Wendell Jeffrey will show you that there appears to be a total lack of trust by both parties involved.
George, there is trouble brewing in the Border Market Square. At a meeting last Thursday, called by the mayor at the City Hall, the vendors of Border Street were told of the pending road works to be carried out by the city. The works will see them having to be removed to a new location. The mayor said that she will seek permission to use Regent Street. The planned works will see their stalls being completely demolished. The mayor said that many of those stalls are dilapidated.
Because the road is such a deplorable state, we have asked the Ministry of Infrastructure to work with us and to assist us in doing the road. And they say they would like to do the road from drain to drain. There are lots of dilapidated stalls there.
Channel 2 Headline News was at a meeting on Thursday where the mayor informed the vendors of the city's plan. The mayor then asked repeatedly if the vendors were clear on what she had said.
So, are we quite clear on what I would have said? I'm not hearing response from the guys. So far. Good. Thank you. Ask you here for this feedback. And that's how we're moving forward. As long as we have a majority concession agreement, we will move with the process. And I've had that this morning, so we will move that process forward. All in the best interest of this country and in your well-being and how you provide services to the people every day in the market. There being no other questions or suggestions by anyone.
However, today, the president of the market union, Mr. Ian Andrews, met with Headline News and expressed dissatisfaction with the planned works.
Purpose statement is taking into consideration the persons who are selling flat on the ground, they have not even been complying with the public health laws of having their goods at least 6 inches above the ground. The Ministry of Infrastructure has quite clearly prepared the road from end to end. If you just go along the middle, the edges are going to deteriorate and we're going to get back to the same way we were in 2 years, and then you will see the government spend money.
Mr. Andrews is there insinuating that the belief of the vendors is that the mayor and the town clerk may have other plans for that area, maybe a parking meter or some other thing.
But every project that they've embarked on, they either not delivered or there was always some ulterior motive behind it. What guarantee these people have that what they are saying is that is what is going to happen?
I took time to repeat to Mr. Andrews what the mayor had said at the meeting, but he was adamant. Was at the meeting, and the mayor said he's going to check with the city, with the police department and infrastructure before they do that. So I'm answering the question because I heard the mayor tell all your people there that that's what they're going to do.
Yeah, well, we are saying whether she said that or not, we don't trust it because of previous experiences, right? So the main concern, those stands must not be broken down because they are not in the way of any road repairs. We are saying that as long as those stalls are broken down, they will not be relocated there.
When I asked Mr. Andrews why the vendors did not voice any objection to the mayor's proposed plan, he said this.
You have to understand the culture of vending and stall holding, where they have existed under this element of fear for so long. They went to a meeting and they were told something. Even though they would say that, but then they come and they said this is what they did not agree. Many times they go to meetings, I don't know what kind of atmosphere they get themselves in. They did not, they don't want that. Basically what they were leaving to do was to go to have litigation, to have an injunction, although they've been there. They've said a lot of they're saying kitty, in 3 years now, kitty can't even done. I was on the council when they said that when they move the people on the back, they're going to stay on the southern side of the place until they finish. They've kept no promise. It's not what they said they're going to do. It's what have been said in many instances, and I get a list of the things that they got. None has been, they never kept a promise. The mayor nor the town, we don't have confidence in them.
George, the union president, voiced many other concerns that he says have political implications. I will look at that in a follow-up piece. For Channel 2 Headline News, I am Wendell Jeffrey.
The conflict is reminiscent of an unstoppable force meeting an unmovable object. Thanks, Wendell. Don't go away. Still ahead, we have our regional news, international news, and the weather. Need a ride around town and beyond? Look no further than Oasis Ride Taxi Service. With affordable prices and some of the best drivers in the business, we've been delivering prompt and reliable service to Guyana for over 16 years. We also offer tours, chauffeur service, and even car rentals. You can call us at 231-5554 or 225-5496. For deals, specials, and more information, find our page on Facebook, Oasis Ride Taxi Service. Let's go.
My thoughts, well, for me, internet has changed the world, and Blaze has changed the internet here in Guyana one more time. I mean, long are the days where you have to wait for your favorite TV show to be on at 8 o'clock on a Friday or a Saturday night. This day and age, it's about downloading it, streaming it, and watching it at your convenience. And Blaze for us gives us the opportunity now to watch our favorite shows from England, from America, Caribbean, you know, when we want it, how we want it.
John Lewis Styles proudly introduces Everest Bags, a complete and affordable line especially suited for back to school. Lunch bags from $3,500, backpacks from $4,500, pulley backpacks from $10,995. Also available are messenger bags, computer bags, waist pouches, duffel bags, gym bags, and even camping bags, all for the same price or less than buying online. And it's already here on Waterloo Street. John Lewis Styles, simply different.
Seems like people will try just about anything to lose weight these days. But nothing works better than proper dieting and exercise. So if you're guilty of eating the wrong foods, not finding time to exercise, or can't afford a gym, join Safe TV Channel 2 for Body and Spirit. Aerobics workout with Dick Nunez.
Hello, I'm Dick Nunez. Welcome to Body and Spirit Aerobics.
Weekday mornings from 7 a.m. to 7:30 a.m. Don't hesitate. Act now, because your greatest wealth is your health.
In news from the region now, in Trinidad and Tobago, the Defense Force has assured that it will continue to work with the police service to get rid of the ills facing the nation. C News has more.
The Trinidad and Tobago Defense Force has assured it will continue to work with the police service to get rid of the ills facing the country. This from newly appointed Chief of Defense Staff Hayden Pritchard. Mr. Pritchard was speaking at the Defense Force handover of command parade on Tuesday.
We will continue to aggressively engage our partners at home and abroad as we work together to treat with the various menaces now facing our society. We will continue and increase our support to the police service. A failed police service is not an option for the Trinidad and Tobago Defense Force, and I am sure neither for the government and people of our country.
He explained some of the measures the TTDF will pursue to work with the police service.
In areas such as strategic and operations planning, logistics, and command and control, we remain committed to a strong police service and will do everything in our power to ensure its success.
And internationally, after President Trump vowed fire and fury against Kim Jong-un's regime if they continued to threaten the U.S., North Korea is now considering a preemptive strike on the U.S. territory of Guam. CNN has that story.
As expected, more rhetoric from North Korea a short time ago. The state-run news agency KCNA issuing a statement saying that North Korea's military is, quote, examining the operational plans to strike around Guam with medium to long-range ballistic missiles. Now, that's according to the North Korean news agency. A statement from the spokesman for the strategic force of the Korean People's Army warns that recent U.S. military maneuvers, including a regularly scheduled U.S. ICBM test, may provoke a dangerous conflict. So Guam, an American territory about 1,800 miles or so from North Korea, about 160,000 or so people living on that island, 2 U.S. military bases. So there is a direct threat to the United States here from the North Koreans. It doesn't get any more direct than that for them to say they are looking at a plan to attack Guam. This now puts it back in President Trump's ball court, of course, because he said earlier today any more threats from the North Koreans would be met with that fire and fury.
And now for the weather report. And that's Channel 2 Headline News for this Wednesday evening. As we take our leave, we invite you to find Channel 2 Headline News on Facebook, YouTube, and ch2headlinenews.com. You can also tune in tomorrow morning at 6:30 for a rebroadcast, and Thursday evening at 7 o'clock for more news. For now, I'm George Gonzalez, signing out from this newscast, saying thank you for welcoming us into your home, and do have a blessed evening.